Well, my little munchkins, I've been very busy not filming a hell of a lot this week. I haven't seen anything anyway. It's a bit of a roundup. If you didn't see many pictures of the big fire that went on, obviously I was working, I missed it. Apparently there was a good wide load in the lay-by, but I never saw it. It was gone by the time I got to near it. So it's just a rough mosh up. I did a bit in the scrapyard. And just bits and pieces that, I've just grabbed in my phone. I was in the traffic. A bit of Spaghetti Junction, because I went in and out. Well, I do all day, go in and out and round it. So hopefully that'll entertain you for a bit. And I've got lots to do, lots to catch up on. I've got lots of ideas, but having the time to do it is the thing, isn't it? You're right. And look, I did cut it off. I did look tidy, but the damn thing's growing back again. Yeah, I wonder if we could put weed killer on it. Would that kill it and stop it from growing? Anyway, hope you enjoy this for a while. So here we are, back at the scrapyards. Yeah, running round local, picking up the scrap. But it's got me thinking, You can see brand new metal recycling from production there. Fine, we know that's recyclable. We got see stuff here. We see stuff here, heavier stuff, big metal, heavy metal. We sort of understand that. And again over there, just metal. It's ultimately recyclable, isn't it? Yes, it does rust and it does perish, But I'm thinking even this, look at this stuff here. This is like much thinner stuff. Why did we ever move to plastic? Why didn't we stay with metal? Because, you finish with your metal container, your metal anything really. Even rust eats it away and it goes back to nature. Plastic has become such a menace, and plastic has become in our food source. You see that it ends up in the sea, and then the fishes catch it, and it's microplastics and all that. Why did we ever get talked into using plastic? Why didn't we stay with steel and metal? And at least I'm beginning to think that the recyclability of it whilst it's in use is great. And when it comes to the end, when it's worn down to the thinnest bit you can use, and now it's going to die and turn into rust, it's got to pay better than this plastic that's infesting the world's seas and oceans and getting into our bodies. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but why did we ever abandon metal? I mean, coming to a place like this, you don't think we've abandoned metal, but there's way too much plastics, and plastic lasts a lot longer. This rusts away and deteriorates and it's gone, isn't it? Where this plastic lasts much longer, doesn't it? Yeah. So how do we get ourselves talked into using plastic when steel, metal, tin, all the rest of it was perfectly adequate? Clever, isn't it? Magnetism. Clever, isn't it? And it's a force of nature. Who knew you could switch a force of nature on and off? Wow. So what's keeping that up there? You know, when the very last one, is it the weight, or is that as far as magnetism reaches? That'd be interesting to see, wouldn't it? You know, how far does magnetism reach without touching it? A foot, 2 foot, 3 foot? So is that the weight that's making it drop off, or is that that's when magnetism runs out? You could do one of these on the. You'd be interested to see what would come out of the floor of the garage using one of these at my place. Amount of bits and pieces that have dropped on the floor and cut out. That's why it's not good for our tyres. These scrap yards are a nightmare on tyres. You pick up punctures out of nowhere. You try to avoid everything, but it does happen. You're putting yourself in harm's way when you come to these places. Very clever, isn't he? Very clever. So here we are, about to go over the top of Spaghetti onto the Aston Expressway into Birmingham. You know, the other day we went underneath Spaghetti, didn't we? Well, now we're going on top of it. We're this is how you see it's all on stilts, the M6, all under there. This is my natural habitat. Yeah, queuing in traffic, doing scrap yards and recycling. Yeah. See how the motorway is, this is M6 here, Spaghetti. We're going to go up and over the top. And of course, there's Birmingham. Birmingham is out there, see? So we're going just on the outskirts of Birmingham to get rid of our box. They call it Spaghetti because everywhere you look there's a railway, there's a road, there's a railway, there's a canal, and there's a river coming through it somewhere. And here we are, just about to go over the top. Looks like there's some roadworks or something going on there. Let's go and find out what's going on. Yeah, ribbons of road going everywhere. Even some down here. Wherever you look, Spaghetti, there's a road sneaking over or under you. Bottom of this box is knackered. Do you see that coming up? It's okay, we've got 3 on and we can tap. just about getting on, but it's not the lock that's the problem. It's the bottom of the box is bent. Let's try it that way. It's not clicking on, look. See this raised bit right there, inside of the box of the lock. This shot is up. It'll be alright. I haven't got a problem going nice and steady with it. I just want you to tell me it's okay. But in a massive carpet warehouse, delivering some laminate flooring, I guess. Massive warehouse. Ooh. Here, the lights just turned green. Green light means go, but I always, my paperwork sign, I could just drive off, but I always double check that the door's down and the ramp's off, always before I pull off. Just in case. Let's do the suspension. Can you hear? Hold on. Tap, 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 tap. It's check time. 6 weeks check time for this trailer. Tappy, tap, 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 tap. So here we are. This is the actual M6 North coming through the middle of Spaghetti. Okay, the motorway's foobarred as usual. So there's roads underneath, there's roads up above, there's roads round there. There's a lake there. It is an amazing, old now, getting old. And there's even vehicles coming over there, look, from underneath and on top. So this is spaghetti, but it looks like there's something gone awry on the M6 North. So it is Friday, it's usually busy, but it's 11:30 and the other side's fairly quiet. So I reckon there's something gone wrong somewhere. Look, you never see the M6 that quiet, do you? No, look at all these roads, twisting and turning and bending, and look, all on stilts. It's a miracle of engineering, isn't it? How would you make this happen if you weren't going on top of each other? 4 layers, one above us, we're on this one down below there, and we're above that. 4 layers deep. You can see now, look, how when you push the box, you carry it in the middle, and when you shrink your box up so that you can get access to the back of it, look, you can see the weight pushing down on the back axle and trying to see what it's trying to do. Only that link, the 5th wheel pin, that's making it hang on. Yeah, and I have had situations where you completely lose traction, so you've just got to be careful when you shrink it, because the weight will take over and slam it backwards and lift your drive up off the floor, and then you're snookered. You've got no drive. So here we know what the crack is. They're going to take the first 2 off, and then we'll back up. I mean, if they get stuck, they'll have to take the first 4 off, but yeah. So you do have to sort of be careful and watch what you do and where you do things. That's why I don't like moving around with them on. As soon as you've got them on, stretch it out, give yourself some grip. But anyway, it's all good, and it's Friday. It's a beautiful day, and hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong here, and like fall through the floor of the container or nothing. We're on the way home. Oh yeah, we're a bit heavy and a bit see where the centre of gravity. These will get delivered on a 40-footer or split up into whatever, but like they see how we're full to the roof, so that's where our carrying the same weight as he would carry. Well, no, he'd carry, well, he's a double-decker, slightly different, but yeah, you'd put the same amount of weight as what we've got in here, but of course, because it's import and export, and because it's going on ships, they want to fill it as full as they can get it, maximize their space. So yeah, our centre of gravity is, I'd say, slightly higher. I'd say that's our tipping point there. Whereas on the ordinary truck, your centre of gravity is only taken into your truck and all ever, is only about there, halfway up the pallet. So you have to be careful with these, really careful. It's the weight that's in control. It's not, I'm not in control. I liken it to being, you know, you've been to the county shows and stuff, and a big Shire horse or a big bull. The bull can do whatever it wants to do. You've just got to sort of ask it, come this way, go around this corner, don't go mad. Yeah, take it easy down the hill now, big boy. Yeah, it's a lot of weight in a 20-footer. Yeah, these moisture, you know, condensation stuff. You put these bags in the containers, so if there's any condensation or moisture, it sucks it up. Look at this then. Going from Willenhall, paper and cardboard, going all the way to Malaysia. Wow, that's an eye-opener, isn't it?